Hi all, welcome to SEP Trading. So in this video, we are going to deploy new trade for expiry 28 December. So for 28 December expiry, we are going to deploy few trades. And all these trades will be positional option selling trades. So this will definitely help you to see the trades at, I will say with different eyes, with a widened perspective, I will say, right? And you will, this will keep you away from intraday trading, right? And these all are will be non-directional trades. Our safety will be, if you see on my screen, 60%, 75%, 90%, and up to 95% of safety, right? So you will always have the time, to adjust the trade if needed. In fact, when we are going to deploy it, we will think all the possibilities, and because of that, there will be only one simple rule. If you see the 2% of loss of your investment at any time in your day, you need to exit. That is the simple rule, because the trade itself is going to that much safe. The market has to do so much to give a this much of loss. And if the 2% of loss is if it is being displayed, it means there is something wrong in market, right? So that much safety we have in our in my system, guys. So stay tuned with this. And even if you are not like and subscribe, till now to the channel, to like and subscribe it, and learn all these trades with me by deploying the trades. Okay, so let's start. So on 20 December today, market almost 300 points down from its I will say all-time high, right? So I'm not sure if you guys have captured this downfall, but as I mentioned, there is one video with 5 EMS setup, right? Definitely at top one could have captured the 300 points, and it was nearer to the my 95% winning, so winning probability zone. So that was the one indication we have got, and because of that today we were able to capture the very good moment. It's very tough, right? The trader usually trade for 50 to 60 points, but here today we have captured almost around 250 points out of 300 points, which is very good one. Okay, so that thing is apart. Now the focus will be on positional option selling trade. Okay, so and how we can gain more, right, when the trades goes to our that zone where the probability of winning gets more, right? You should go for a longer quantity. That also I'm going to tell in this video. So if you see, the Nifty spot is currently at 21,140 and the VIX is 14.45. So guys, the VIX range the which we are getting is right now 21,572 to 2728. So this is approximately 600 points up from the current Nifty spot level, and the 600 point down from the current Nifty spot level. So Nifty can go up to this much of level. That's what it is suggesting, right? 21,572 to 2728. Okay, now sorry, I did mistake here. 21,150, right? So almost around here, correct. 500 points up, and then again I will say the 450 points down, right? So almost 500 VIX range is suggesting here the range could be. Now as per 60% winning probability, right, the range it's I calculated it by the formula. So it is up to by considering last 15 years data, and it comes around 2830 to 21470. So that will be the 60% winning probability, right? But the VIX range is 21,572 to 2728, so which is widened that the the VIX range is widened here than that of the 60% winning range, right? So guys, why we are learning a range here, right? Because we want to see what could be the better strike option price where we can at least make use of the triangle as well, right? So that I'm trying to calculate here. So we have many strategies which can be deployed as per this probability, right? But for my viewers, we are going to deploy only the safest one, right? So 60% here, it will be not a good option, right? You guys, definitely I'm going to deploy, but for you this is not a good option because the VIX range is 21 and it is coming inside this one. So 21,572, if you see, there is 90% winning probability, which is approximately, right? If you see 2590 and then 21710, right? So this one looks safest to me because as per VIX range 2728, and this is going beyond that, right? So the low should be like let me change this one 2728, and there was 21,572, right? 21 0.572. So if you see here, this is beyond the one, correct, almost 90% and almost 200 points, away from the VIX range, right? So these are the 90% and 95% options. These are the good strike prices, right, where we can even go with the naked option selling, and that or we can go with the option hedging as well on the strike prices, right? But that's an individual choice, right? It's all depend on how much experience you are in the market and how much you can, I will say, handle your trade, right? So it depends on that capability. So the VIX range is 27.28 to 21.528, right? So if you go here and see, right, it is beyond the 75 range as well, right? 760 and 728, right? So the 75 range is even it is not not able to par the VIX range, right? So it is the market can beat the here 60% range as well, 75% range as well, right? And the 90% range, but yeah, here we are more safe, and then here we are 95 percentage here more than that. So these are the two currently strike prices I will choose with which we can deploy our trades, right? So if you see 2590, right, so it is almost from here 600 points down, right, and again 600 points up, right, and then again there is one 700 points down, and then again 700 points up from our level. So guys, so this much of safety we have in this trade, right? And definitely, so let's first deploy our trades so that you will get more idea here by using this range. So first we are going to deploy the 90% winning probability by considering 2590 to 21710. Okay, so guys, it's there is no rocket science in this. You just need to follow the one system only, and through the consistency, if you believe on the compounding the money, right, so I feel you are at right place. So as I mentioned, like 20th December we are going to do the trade, right? And what is the range coming on here, right? On upper side, that is 21710. So I am choosing the strike price 2170, right, and the option price 23.9, so which is again the good for me. So let's deploy this one. I will sell 2 lots here, okay? And again, on downside, what range we have? The downside we have the range 2590, right? So I will choose the strike price 2600 here, and P price, right, and 26 is the going on price, right? So guys, we have sold these options, correct? Even if you see here 82% of winning probability and the investment required 2.5 lakh, on investment of 2.5 lakh with 82% of safety, if you are getting 5000, which is very good, right? Almost 2%. Even I look for the 1% only, and the range is, if you see, 700 points down and 7 points up, right? But market is unpredictable. We can't, I never trust the market, right? So overnight gap up, gap down, how we are going to overcome that, right? So to avoid that, not to avoid that, for that purpose, right, for safety purpose, I will buy the one hedge position here, okay, which will definitely help us, even if trade go in reverse, right? I mentioned you, I mean, no one is perfect in market is supreme, correct? But the probability, I always look for the probability, right? So I will buy the hedge here, and that will be the next expiry. So if you see here, we have bought up the hedge, correct, and now my probability is increased from 81% to 86%, which is very good, very good. And again, the maximum profit is 3.2. so same I will do on uppercase as well, okay? So what was the strike price on upper? 21,700. So again, here for the same expiry 21,800, I am going to buy one call option, right, for safety, because I want to have safety always. If you see here, the trade probability, winning probability is 85% here, right? 84.92. And if you see how much maximum profit we will get almost nearer to 7,500. And the range is almost 25 to 7 to 21,799. So why we have bought hedge here, definitely, if you are not on my channel, join that one, okay? If any adjustment needed, definitely I'm going to tell you, right, at what moment we have to do. But guys, the safety is that much. In fact, we are deploying with 90% of winning probability. So the one thing I assured you here, right, I mean, there is no chance. I mean, we don't need to do anything. Here is only one simple rule. If you see 2% loss on your system, you just need to exit your trade, because the market is not in our control. It is doing, I mean, the something making market to behave that much violently, I will say. Okay, so the market has to do so much to give a 2% of loss. So the simple rule, if you see 2% loss on your machine for this trade, there is no need of adjustment and nothing else. You can just sit and relax. Correct? Exit the position. So your investment will be 1,74,000 here. So 1,75,000. The stop loss will be 3,500, and you are going to look it or earn profit of 7,000. So guys, 1:2 risk reward, which is very good, right? And let's track this trade, right? I'm just saving it right now in front of you. You guys also can copy my trades. I mean, save it, right? Track the trades. It's not an advice to anyone. Buy and sell, right? So let's learn how I mean, the money can be earned by positional option selling. Okay, that should be your motto. So I will save this trade as a trade one. Okay. Save trading one. So just to track, guys, here, right? 20 December. Okay. So it is asking like, yeah, I know. I mean, it is mentioning like, to delete the existing trade. Okay. Not sure. Might be I'm having trades here. Few open trades, right? Oh, right. So if you see on this one, I mean, I don't know when I have deployed this one, right? So it is giving me almost 13k profit here, but let's move it to RQ trades. Okay, so let me first close this trade, then only it will allow us to go to RQ trade. So I have closed this strategy. Okay, and then I will again go to this trade, and so guys, I always I mean, the losses are very less. I am not saying like the market is not going to give me a loss. Any day, anytime it can give me the loss, right? But I will make sure like the losses are very less. So that is the one important thing I have learn from the market. If we have here, so if you see, right, this trade is in loss, but how much is the loss? Only 235. And if you are seeing the first trade, how much is the profit? 12,000. So that is how I mean, we should approach the market, right? पैसा नहीं देना है market को. Correct. I can be wrong on any day, right? But I have to make sure I'm not giving a market too much of loss. If that happen, I won't be able to trade. From the next day, right? And then if you are not able to trade, I mean, sitting idle and having no money and just watching market, it kills like anything. It's a poison to trader, right? So always make sure, always make sure your money is safe one, right? Always deploy the safest strategy. So let me move this to paper issue as well. Okay, so it is not moving here. Oh, it is asking me to close it, right? I have not closed it. Let me go to screen. I'm trying to close. Yeah, hopefully it got closed now, right? Once it is being closed, then only we are able to move it to this one. So as we are going to deploy two trades, right, that is why I need to move this to paper archive, so that this, oh, something wrong here, some cache issue. Okay, one trade is there, right? And let's see whether it will allow me to save it right now. Yeah, it is being got saved, right? So right now what we have, so I have as per 90% winning probability, we have deployed the trade, right? And which we are going to track. So tomorrow, today is Wednesday, 20 December. Tomorrow definitely you can deploy this trade, right? The most probably I have already taken this trade on Wednesday only, I mean, while market closing, right? So I am getting this strike prices. So when tomorrow market open, there will be that trade will show me the profit, correct? But for you are going to deploy, there is possibility you will get the time decay. I mean, 1-2 point will be the difference, right? Not as much, but again the strike prices are good, the premiums are good, and you can deploy this trade. So this is the trade we will track right now for the 28 December expiry, and again we are going to do a triangle sale as well, right? So as we are getting a very good premium, okay, so let's try that one as well. Hopefully I am able to close the that one trade so that we can deploy the other as well. So guys, show some support, right? Let me know how the trading is going on at your end, okay? Whatever it is, right? Just share your experiences, right? There is nothing wrong, you can mention all those things in comment. It is mentioning unclosed trades cannot be moved to Archu, close them and then Archu, right? Why it is not closing? I will try one last time, and after that, if not the case, I will try to go to other account. Okay, let me try one last time if I'm able to close it. Some application issue. So it is mentioning, see, if you see here, it is saying strategy position close, right? So this one we have deployed, and this one, see here. So this is the definitely Opstra bug issue, right? So guys, I'm a software developer, doing trading along with job, right? I want to have a safest system which I have developed, right? That is why I don't need to go and watch the market. I don't need to go and watch the chart, right? If you see when I was discussing from the start, nowhere we have gone through the charts, right? This is how much the safe trader community trusting the system, I will say. Okay, so here I am not able to close it, fine. We will deploy on other account, right? So here I don't have any trades, okay? So you just track this right now. What was our second plan, right? So 95% winning probability, guys. So this is almost 650 points away from the spot, and this is 650 points, right? So 2500 will be the good option to sold, right? Straddle, okay, for strangle, I will say. So let me deploy this one. So option here 28 December, and then I'm going for 2500, correct? So guys, 20 rupees premium, काफी अच्छा premium मिल रहा है, right? I will sell one lot here, and on upper end, I think 21,800 will be the good one, right? 21,800. So these options will be the good option, right? Far away out of the money options we will sell here, correct? So again 18 premium. So guys, very good premium we are getting here, right? So if you see, the probability of winning is 88%, which is very good, right? Even if any trade making more than 60%, right, that is ideal trade for us, and 30% more than that, so nothing like that. So the maximum profit will be 1945. Don't go for looking maximum loss here, right? Because in the start only I mentioned, the moment the system will show 2% of loss, so here investment is 124. So if the loss is 2400, you should exit the trade, exit that trade, right? Close that trade, and we are going to again deploy the same trades in the next week, right? You are not going to fail in, there are 4 weeks, right, every month, and even if 1 week there is loss, right, it will not impact, right? Other than that, for 3 weeks you are going to be in profit. In fact, most of the times 4 times in a week, right? So that is how we are going to trade here. So this will be our for 20 December expiry second trade, correct? So I have deployed this one, okay? So if you see here, let me go to this system, and yeah, currently it is showing 0 both the trades we have deployed, right? You can simply copy paste it and let me know the result. Let's track this trade, guys, okay? And if you are loving my analysis, learning something from me, right, from my experiences, right, so like and subscribe to channel and stay tuned. Thank you all.